When was the last time you went a whole day without using your phone? Well, today I go to New York City without my phone so I could reminisce on the good old days when there wasn't an app for literally everything. Why are people getting off the grid? Well, being too addicted to your phone can actually lead to some bad habits like texting and driving. It can make you feel more disconnected to the people around you, and it actually has similar effects to drug addiction. I know for me personally, I am way too reliant on my phone. I mean, I am terrible at directions. I use maps for everything. And I mean, even like a 5-minute walk away from my apartment. Like, I use it for everything. I'm way too reliant on it. So I thought I'd give myself a little break. And you know me, I like a little bit of a challenge. So instead of just staying at my house and not using my phone for the day, I thought I would try to get around, only the largest city in America. So I coerced my friend Veronica to go with me, and we headed up to the Big Apple to spend a technology-free day around the city. First things first, how do we get there without using technology? There's no way in the world I was gonna be able to drive my car without maps, so that was like not even an option. So we headed to the train station, and actually it was way easier than I thought because trains from Philly to New York run every 30 minutes, so we got there with 5 minutes to spare, hopped on the train, and we're off. It was great. Right when we got to New York, we picked up a map, like an actual physical fold-out map. I don't even know if I've ever actually used one, let's be honest. Like, when was the last time you used a paper map? Did you know they still sell them? Because they do. Yeah, I didn't. I was like thinking we were gonna have trouble finding one, but we did find one at the train station. So picked up a map, got acquainted with where we were. Our first mission of the day was to see what tickets we could score at the TKTS stand in Broadway. We were super lucky in the fact that Penn Station up to Times Square is just literally a straight shot. So it actually was pretty easy to get to where we were going. Okay, so we're waiting in line to get some tickets, and we have 2 picked out, and they just so happen to be right over there, Waitress or Chicago. They said Waitress should be maybe more enjoyable, but Chicago's like a classic. So I don't know what we're gonna do yet. What do you think? What are you thinking?
I think we should flip a coin.
Flip a coin? That's a good idea. Okay, flipping a coin. So Chicago's heads and Waitress's tails. All right.
We're kind of evening up about the sexes, as you know.
Waitress.
Chicago.
Oh, Chicago. All right, we're seeing Chicago. We had a bit of time before the show to grab lunch. So what else do you do when you don't have your phone to read reviews or find a list of like best lunch places than just walk around and see what you find, which we did. Okay, so we found a good lunch spot. We walked around because we can't use our phones to Google a good place. So we have our actual map, and we're gonna pinpoint some places to go, and it's gonna be a day. It's already been a day. So how good at you are reading maps? Are you like the best?
Yeah. I'm the worst.
Both of us are terrible at directions.
New York is easy, guys.
Right.
Not easier than Europe. It's all grid.
It's all grid, so it's not too difficult.
Yeah.
So actually wrote down physical addresses.
Are those, should we be?
So I wouldn't be Googling on my phone all day, which it already is really hard. And I made sure to wear my watch so I know what time it was, because that's another thing I use my phone for. So I can mark one off. We found it. And we did it. And we didn't get lost, did we? We didn't. We got our tickets. Done. So then we have some other ones I'm gonna find on here. So 30th and 10th. 30th, down. Okay. 28th, 29th, 30th. Oh no, this is confusing. Because that says 32nd. Oh yeah, 30th. Okay, right here. It's okay, it's fine. There's another one. Put a big star. Okay. I can do this. Right? We can do this. Cheers. Chin chin. Now that lunch is over though, it was finally time to go see Chicago. Okay, we just got out of Chicago, and it was the most amazing play ever. I'm so glad we got tickets to this. Oh, and we have our souvenirs. Chicago mugs. That's right. On to our next place. We need to get our map to see our next destination, and this is gonna be an adventure. Let's go. So far, things have been pretty easy without using my phone. That was until we tried to find city bikes, which turns out are actually super hard to find without a smartphone. You would think that there'd be stations on like every corner, especially like the main corners or whatever. No. We even asked people where to find them and we could not find a station for the city bikes. All we wanted to do was just be cute and bike around Central Park. But City Bike said no, you're not gonna do that. We have other plans for you. We need a city bike.
Over there? They just told us.
Where's the city bike? Eventually we met Abraham, which turns out to be the best bike tour guide in the whole of New York City. He gave us the best tour of Central Park ever.
We're gonna do the whole tour in 1 hour. We're gonna stop, taking a picture, take some videos and all the stuff.
In a carriage?
In a carriage, this one. Okay, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. We got ourselves our own little tour.
I'm gonna give you a nice Lamborghini.
Where is it? What's our Lamborghini?
It's the white.
No,
The white?
It's the green, yellow and red.
The green, yellow, and red.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh my goodness. Here's our Lamborghini.
It's a very nice Lamborghini, but I appreciate
With Abraham, the best driver.
Yeah.
That's right. How are you feeling?
I'm ready.
She's ready. She's been ready for this her whole life. Here we go. Oh my Lanta. Look, we even have a blanket if we get cold. I mean,
Yes.
This is the business. We are not using our phones today.
Why?
We're off the grid, literally. We have not used our phones one time all day so we could have a true experience,
Oh.
right? A true experience
No
off the
Google Maps.
grid in New York City.
I'm gonna make a stop here. You're gonna work on the top of those rocks.
Okay?
This is the nice view of Fifth Avenue.
She's really going for it. Wow. Wow. Oh, she's jumping. Beautiful Manhattan. Love it.
So this is Bethesda Terrace Fountain.
The bike carriage tour was great, but we were getting a little hungry afterwards, so we called a cab, jumped in, and headed down to a restaurant I really wanted to try. We are going to 542 West 27th. Here we go. So we're looking for Gallo Green, which is supposed to be the super cool rooftop. It's somewhere over in this area. There's no numbers on this. How are you supposed to know? Well, we found it, and guess what? It's closed. So it should have been right up there on that nice little rooftop with a really cool vibe and plants and all these cool things, but it doesn't open till the weekend. So that's one thing you find when you can't use your phone to see if something's open or not. Love that. But guess what? It's New York City, so there's a good place to eat on every corner, so that is what we're going to find right now. So after a quick dinner, we hopped on the train with literally 1 minute to spare and made it back home and back on the grid. I'm not kidding. 1 minute. We just made that in 1 minute. What a day. There were some really cool things about not having your phone all day. Like, it gave everything a sense of excitement and spontaneity, and you can just go here or there and you don't have something telling you where to go. It was like discovering a place for the very first time, like all on your own. Also, I was much more observant as to where I was at all times, and I am never like that. I literally live my life by using maps on my phone. I'm not kidding. I am not observant, but this made me really take in the streets that we were passing and realizing like where I was going and the street that I was on and the buildings that I was passing, which is awesome. Like, I think if I went back, I'd be able to navigate where I was. Also, another really refreshing thing was not checking my Instagram every 30 seconds. I did not have to do that. I was exactly where I was at that time and just taking everything in, taking the people, the places, the sites that I was seeing. Like, I wasn't thinking about, ooh, I need to post this, or taking a selfie, or posting this for everybody else, or seeing what other people are doing. I was exactly where I was at every single moment of the day without having to think about social media. It was honestly so refreshing. And then there are some annoying things like the whole city bike thing. I mean, you would think there'd be a station on every single corner, but New York is so big, they're just not there, and it was really hard to find. Even when we asked people where they were, we could not find it. Also, getting to a restaurant only to find that it's closed was kind of a disappointment. I think the biggest thing that helped us today was our physical map. It really helped us navigate the streets, know where to go and how to get there. It does help too that New York is pretty easy to navigate just because it really is a grid system, which makes it easy for all you off the gridders out there trying to navigate the streets. If this was LA, I think it would have been a lot harder even with a map. I would totally recommend you taking a day to get off the grid and go explore a new city or even your own town and use your street smarts to get around and see what adventures you get up to. Now, this goes without saying, you should probably bring your phone just in case there are emergencies, you know, but I challenge you not to use it even if you really, really want to. Just don't. Put it in your back pocket, put it down in your purse, don't take it out the whole day. And don't forget to let me know in the comments below if you do, because I would love to hear your stories. All right, that's all for now. I will see you next time on Try the Trend.
Show us your move.
Oh, now it's your turn, Abraham, come on. Come on, show us. Come on.
Just like this.
There it is. Oh! He's got it. He wins. He wins 100%.